latest film is called The Friend. And it is extraordinary. Take a look at a clip.
I could feel him missing Walter in the same way I did.
The dog provides essential emotional support.
I guess I saw it the other way around, like I'm the emotional support human and it's the dog that can't cope.
The magnanimous Naomi Watts! I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for having me. Oh my God, are you kidding? When I saw a trailer for this film, and we had just done like the menopause show,
Right.
With your incredible book that I can never speak enough about.
Thank you.
Dare I Say It, it's called. And it's just one of the best books. And then I saw the trailer for The Friend. I was like, I wonder if Naomi will be able to come back since she was just here. Would she?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you for having me again. And you're a dog lover.
I mean, the biggest, we had to put Douglas away in the other room because
Bill Murray's coming.
No. And you know what's funny? He was just here. And we talked all about the film.
It's a lovely movie. It's the kind of movie that we need right about now. It's healing. The world needs a big hug. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, gentle, kind movie about friendship and a beautiful relationship between a woman and a dog.
I think it's one of the most profound relationships we can have.
Agreed.
And ever since I was 19, I've been rescuing dogs, and I don't feel alone, ever.
Yes. The cure for loneliness. I mean, that's certainly what Iris discovers through her story. And yeah, she's grieving, and so is the dog, actually.
I saw pictures, and I'm not someone who, like, looks at paparazzi pictures because I'm totally triggered by them. So I remember seeing somewhere, like, paparazzi on the street when you were making the film.
They were everywhere. I mean, New York City, you can't get away from them, really, and then put that dog in the mix, and you've got yourself a valuable picture.
It was so beautiful. I was like, oh, well, this is really a nice image. You know, it's so joyful. Oh, look at you
That's when
guys.
we were on, in the rehearsal period, and I was being trained how to participate as, you know, an animal trainer myself in a way. Like, I had to have control of the dog, and he had to trust me. Because being out in the streets of New York, all kinds of interference can take place, whether it's traffic or bikers,
loud
or
noises.
people, loud noises. So you've got all kinds of things that could happen, and he's 150 pounds and very, very strong.
And the biggest dog I've ever seen.
Yes.
Shall we meet the one and only Bing?
Yes. Hi, Bing. Hi. Hi, Bing. Look at how majestic he is.
I have to say that I was not expecting how big he is.
Yeah, he is. Look at the size of his head.
I mean...
That must be 65 pounds right there.
How do you introduce yourself to Bing? Like, should I...
Do you want a treat?
Should I look at Bing? Should I not look at Bing?
You don't have to freeze.
Okay, because I really have to say, like, there's a real power in the majestic size.
Yeah, he's
of
very
Bing.
manly.
Like, this is no joke. You are the size of a horse.
Yeah, small pony.
I mean, wow.
And it is incredible how many things he was able to do. I mean, when I read the script the first time, and I was flipping the pages, and I thought, just no, how can he do that? He's going to have to act and be a soulful, you know, reactive creature. And sure enough, not only did he deliver what was on the page, but then some. I mean, in that scene in the apartment where she's forced to sleep on the floor because he's now taken over her bed.
Yeah, and when you go to get in your bed and he growls, I would do exactly what you did, which is, okay, sure, no problem. And then the vet talks about how, no, you've got to get alpha.
Stand your ground, yeah.
Which, when I first got dogs, like, it took me, my ex-boyfriend, Luke Wilson, who had grown up with dogs.
Right.
And I had, like, these 2 little rescue mutts, and he was like, you gotta be alpha.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know what that meant. Yeah. And so he taught me, and he had 2 dogs, and I had 3 dogs, and we had 5 dogs between the 2 of us.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is how we do it, and because I was the one letting them run the show.
Right.
And so I kind of really related to that, like how you have to learn, but I've never seen a dog this big. Like, I know Great Danes.
Yeah. So you can imagine people coming up to you in the street. They're in the same kind of shock that you felt just now, and they want to poke and prod and ask questions. Like, it's, they don't even recognize me for a second. It's like I'm big with a big rock star or something, like Mick Jagger or someone.
I think he's bigger than Mick Jagger.
Yeah, he's definitely bigger. He's quite tiny, isn't he? But yeah, they were obsessed with, oh my God, how, why, where did he come from?
Did you have to, like, chemistry read with dogs?
No,
Did
they searched nationwide. I think they saw so many animals, and this was the last one they saw because they knew they didn't need to keep searching. And yeah, he fit the bill, and here he is.
Well, speaking of Bill,
yes, the other co-star.
Bill Murray, who I just had such a great time with hanging out, and I hadn't seen him in like
of course.
2 decades. I would like go and like stalk him to do Charlie's Angels, and I showed up at the Saturday Night Live 25th anniversary. And he opened it up singing like a song, and he came right up to me and started singing to me because he knew good gosh darn well that I was there to find him, to beg him to be Bosley in Charlie's Angels. And then we found each other at the 50th anniversary.
Just now.
Yeah, and we found each other, and I go, oh, Bill. And he was like, hello. And, 25 years later, and
crazy.
It was so wonderful. And then he came here to the show, and we got to catch up properly.
Right. He's a good one. We got to work with each other twice now, and we certainly had a good time.
I love how the story unfolds.
Yeah, they have this incredible friendship. He's her mentor, a little bit of an unresolved dalliance that took place years ago, and this incredible friendship. And at the beginning of the movie, it's not a spoiler, he suddenly dies and unfortunately takes his own life. And she's in shock, and on comes grief with that, but also it manifests in different ways, grief. And she's angry. She's like, why? Why would you do that to me? Why would you leave me suddenly and then leave me with this problem to solve that is, I'm the least likely person to be able to manage this in my life, and you, of all people, should know that. So she's furious, but also desperately sad. And then has this creature who is going to upend her life, if not dealt with very quickly. But he's so gorgeous and so really just reminds her of him, taking up all of her focus, her energy, her life. And it's like, wait a second, how did this happen? How did this, yeah.
There's a tone in the film, too, which I found so, I don't know if I said this word before, but meditative, where it's not going for, like, these ridiculous tropes of, like, and craziness is going to ensue. It's more like this slow burn of realizing something I realized, I think, in my 20s, because I grew up in a house with a single mom, and both of us were usually working and not together, and I felt lonely. I didn't like being alone because I was scared to have that feeling of loneliness that I had growing up. And in my 20s, I started to realize there is a very big difference between lonely and alone.
Oh, yeah.
Alone is actually very powerful, strong. It's full of strength and choice and ability actually to do so.
Yeah, exactly. And
without,
not fill your life with busyness and people.
There's no pain
Right.
in being alone.
Right.
But in lonely, there's so much pain.
Right.
And this...
You can be lonely with people, very lonely, and even with a special partner.
It's kind of like a shadow where it just follows you. I remember traveling somewhere to my favorite happy place, and I was just as unhappy there.
Right.
And I thought, oh, God, it goes with you. And this is such an incredible exploration in relationships and humanity, but also animal and human.
Yes, that connection and...
But really curing loneliness.
Yeah, I mean, well, the old cliche is the dogs are a man's best friend, right?
And you rescue them, but they rescue you.
Absolutely. I cannot imagine a life without dogs.
You have a dog, Izzy?
Yes, I do.
Is it a rescue, Izzy?
She's a rescue.
Tell me about Izzy.
Well, she's about the size of his paw.
And you've met Douglas here, so you know my funny Santa's little helper dog.
There's Izzy, yeah, right there in the little basket.
Oh, my God, where did you come across her?
So during COVID,
Oh, my God, Izzy
we wanted to
and
rescue
Bing.
a dog. Yeah, Izzy and Bing became pals, actually, on the...
Really?
Yeah, on the show. But, yeah, during COVID... We lost our Bob, who was 20 years old. Yeah, he made it to 20, Yorkshire Terrier. And it was just too painful, and we needed a dog, right? For this loneliness, for this need to heal, this connectivity that they provide.
Fulfillment, energy.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up very alone, and I'm like a single mom, and I've lived alone a lot of my life. And it is amazing how with a dog and the TV on, I feel great.
Yeah.
Like,
I hear you.
It's like weird.
Yeah.
But take away those two elements and I feel a palpable difference. Even one I don't like living with, which is why I never turn that TV off. And I've not been without a rescue dog since I was 19 years old.
That is so wonderful, yeah. I got Izzy from Toby's Small Dogs. And you can get little dogs and we had her within a month, and she was really the glue to our family, yeah.
It does. It just brings
you
life
all together,
and energy.
Yeah.
Is this with Billy?
Yes, Billy.
Your beautiful husband?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, are you celebrating your second anniversary?
Yeah,
You've been together much longer, but wedding-wise.
Yes, wedding-wise.
About to celebrate
2 years
2 years. Beautiful Billy Crudup. Who, by the way, I know everybody's being very calm, Bing, because the last thing we want is you set off. Okay, so your second wedding anniversary, do you have any plans?
No plans
with Billy?
yet. No plans, but
Naomi
I'll take suggestions.
And talked about Billy on the show. He is like the greatest husband. He is so nice and cool and supportive and just, I'm just so happy that you found each other in the world. No, and I gotta tell you, I would love for you to find a bigger fan of his current project, The Morning Show.
Yeah.
I mean, I've loved him ever since we discovered him in oh my God, Cameron Crowe. Why am I blanking out?
Almost Famous.
Almost
Thank
Famous.
God I remembered that.
Thank God.
Thank God,
Perimenopause
so much
brain.
trouble.
Almost Famous, one of the best films ever made. But I'm like the biggest morning show fan. So, but he's so good on that show. He's created such an interesting character.
Yeah, he has.
Like an interesting dimensional man.
Mm-hmm. He's good at that.
Well, I like the way he loves you. I know, it's so nice.
Yeah, I used to call him Mr. Melty.
Mr. Melty.
It's so ridiculous.
It's
yeah,
so nice.
because he did.
Speaking of Mr. Melty, I just drooled. I got so excited.
Yeah, no, oh my God, he's going to kill me for that, by the way.
I saw Kai, your beautiful daughter, walk her first runway show. She could not look more beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, what was that like as a mom?
Yeah.
I mean,
She's got some attitude there.
What did that feel like mom to mom, you know?
It was pretty amazing. I was very, very proud. Kai has a dance background, and has been, walking around the house like she wanted to be up there for a long time.
You know, they always say, like, let your kid be who they are.
Right.
And then there are times where, like, they're simply not old enough, you know?
Yes.
And so you're like, how do I scaffold this? And how do I support?
Yeah.
And how do I foster and yet take it slow?
Yes.
And then when do I try it? And then you're getting to watch your kid be who they told you to let them be. What was it like watching?
Well, we went through all of those questions exactly as you said it. And ultimately, conversations between me and her dad, Liev, we came to the decision that we felt okay about it. And it was obviously a lovely brand, lovely people. And bit by bit, we'll see where it goes.
I can't even imagine what it must feel like for her to have her parents, like, support her. And, you know, that's what we want in the world is someone believing in us.
Yeah.
You know, and being there for the push off as then
Exactly.
they go. I can't get over this quote. I've said it 50 times now ad nauseum that Gwyneth Paltrow said this thing recently where she said something about parenting is a series of little letting goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I
letting them into the world. They're supposed to leave eventually, and you want them to feel bolstered with confidence and love, and know that they can do it, and that you have to trust them. You have to, spend all that time shaping them and giving them the courage to launch.
Are you going to be like empty nesters somewhat soon? Because
Soonish.
the kids are older now.
Yes.
Like, I
Sasha
remember
will be
them
going
when
to
they were
college.
tiny.
Yes, tiny. They really were. It's crazy now. They're like that. Sasha's going off to college next year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's just so awesome.
So awesome.
I can't even
so
imagine.
proud of him. And then 1 year left for Kai. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What a milestone.
Are yours? Like, just a bit behind?
I feel like I have forever. Everyone's like, it goes by so fast. And I'm like, I feel like I've been a parent for 55 years. And I am definitely going to be in it for at least another 30.
Oh, well, you never stop. Your job is never fully done, right?
I love my kids. It's the greatest thing I've ever gotten to do with my life. I'm all in. But I'm like, I can't wait till you guys get to 18 and 21. So, like, at some point, you're a little more responsible for yourselves, and I don't take this on like a heart attack every day.
I know.
Does that start to happen, the worry?
No, I'm not there yet, for sure. They're getting to the point now where they are so independent. They're with their friends. You worry about, all of those things. When they were toddlers, you were worried about the stairs and pools and things. And then when they become like teenagers, I think those worries multiply.
Yes. All the things we did.
Right.
And I mean, don't even get me started on my projections on my kids because of what I did when I was a kid. These poor kids have extra strength worry on top of them. I'm like, when can I stop?
Yes, but growing up in New York City, you see a lot.
It's like Manhattan is a wild playground, and weirdly now Gossip Girl looks like playpen time compared to what they're really dealing with. Like, I don't even, it's so, and I want to put like a bubble around them.
Yeah.
And hold them so close, and I know that's not realistic.
Oh. Should we get a treat? Bing, would you like to sing? You're such a good boy, aren't you? He's such a good boy. Oh my goodness.
By the way, can I pet him?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I feel so
See
honored.
how long he is. Like
I have to say, I've never seen a dog this big in my life.
Yeah.
By the way,
You can sit. And now he's got at least 40 pounds of his weight on my foot. But
I was wondering if we could do a quick fast five, a friendship edition, if you
Yeah,
will.
absolutely.
All right, everybody, we'll do the fast five. Okay, number one, do you feel comfortable naming 3 of your friends?
oh, wow, that's so hard. I have a big posse of friends, which I'm so lucky to have. And if I named 3, I would hurt feelings.
Yeah,
So I'm going to
exactly.
name 1 because everyone knows there's 1 at the top. And then then that would be Rebecca Rigg, my friend from my early 20s. And everybody else I love equally.
Hi, Rebecca. Nice to meet you, and thank you for being such a good friend to Naomi,
really
as
is.
well as all of your other she-wolf pack. I
Yes,
love a pack.
I've got a big pack. I'm lucky.
I'm lucky too that way.
It's
I
the
really
best.
am. Okay, most trouble you've gotten in with a friend?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I feel like I dance a very fine line of having just enough fun without getting into too much trouble. Is that...
God,
Is
I
that
wish
a
I was
term?
you. I'm that...
I mean, unless it was in my 20s or any earlier, which I can't remember much of, so...
I think I'm now that person, but I wasn't before. All right, how do you handle growing apart from a friend? Any advice on when that happens to people?
Yeah, I'm not good at that. And I think I've only grown apart maybe twice with friends. And I would say the advice would be just to throw an olive branch. It happens, and it will. I don't love it. I always like to stay connected. And if I've made a special connection, I'm always invested. They're always in my heart. So eventually it'll come back around. Just trust it.
Yeah, I haven't grown apart from too many people. And I have one friend, Mel, who I've been friends with for 43 years.
Wow.
And
that's special history.
we go in and out of
Right.
being able to see each other so much, but we're just always there. So sometimes I'm like, we just made plans to do a
Right.
fun weekend together, you know? And I'm
No,
like,
that's great.
how
That's
have we managed to do this over 43 years? So attentively, but naturally too.
I can't believe how you can do that. It
people-
just hurts my hips to look at it.
It hurts my lower back too, but it's the most comfortable position. So sometimes I find giving things time.
Yeah.
Also
Trusting it.
Yeah. What is a great way to surprise a friend?
How to surprise a friend? I think just showing up. It doesn't have to be an event, although that can be fun too. If you really do suddenly show up to a birthday party that they didn't expect that you'd be able to make. But yeah, just getting your way back in.
Consistency.
Consistency is great. Yeah. Flowers, planning
You've
something.
had long friendships, and I have too, and I just find just if I feel like too much time is going by, make the plan.
Yeah.
You know what someone said to me here that really taught me something that really affected my life and helped me a lot? And she was like, you just make the plan.
Yeah.
And whoever can show up will show up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I never, why? Yeah.
I love a lunch, a girls' lunch, where everyone makes sense, or even a weekend, like you said.
Just any time
Yeah.
with my friends
Yeah.
is perfect. Okay, and the last one, best way to be a good friend.
Listen and tell the truth. So if you give off what you want from a friendship, usually you can expect the reciprocity. And yeah, I always demand the truth from my friends, even if it's a little bit ouchy sometimes. I want them to just tell me if I'm, if things are wonky, just say it. If we're missing each other, just say it and let's get in the room, roll up our sleeves and move through it, not deny it, not move away, or just messiness is fine.
My friends and I tell each other the truth in such intense ways,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah.
And I so agree.
And I don't know if you do this, it's a very Australian thing, teasing. We tease each other.
Mercilessly.
Yeah.
It's the best. My friends are so witty and we just take the piss out of each other.
I love that you know that expression.
It's
Not
my
everyone
favorite.
does.
I'm so in love with my friends because I know we're just going to tease each other and laugh together. Oh, I feel like
Yeah. It's time to lay down.
we've achieved something here.
Yes. He trusts.
I was just going to say, is this a sign that
Yeah.
Bing is happy here?
Yes, if he lies down or he leans against you, that was always a good one. He gives you his full weight, which is quite intense.
Well, he can lie down. This film is all the things that I mentioned before. It's so beautiful. By the way, rave reviews.
The directors, David Siegel and Scott McGee, he did a beautiful job. It's an adaptation of a very famous book called The Friend by Sigrid Nunez, which I highly recommend also. And yeah, it's the healing we need.
Well, apparently everyone agrees. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I don't feel crazy because I love, okay, yeah, everybody loves it. So with that, I know Bing,
Yes, Bing, we were talking about you.
yes, we were. And I love, okay, so Bing will lie down. I'll lean on you. Naomi, I love being with you so much.
I love how everyone's clapping so gently as well.
Well, we got the memo to just, and it's funny too, because this film does calm your soul.
Yeah.
And that is what we all need right now. So thank you, and thank you, Bing. We'll be right back.